Aspetta un giorno per vedere il dipinto. Ah, devo dormire quindi. Time to sleep. E ho aspettato un giorno. No? Non devo aspettare qui? No? Ok, andiamo.
Heya!
Ehi, voglio vedere il mio dipinto. Brutilia, non c'è bisogno di fare così. Cazzarola, non ricordo quasi niente. Non preoccuparti, Geralt, ora torno a giocare. Ora ci siamo, ci siamo. Oh. Ok. Me la faccio a piedi qui, grazie. Perché i colori sono così belli? Cazzo, mi sa che è un po' più di strada da fare rispetto... Vabbè, fa niente, dai. Ho sbagliato qualcosa. Dovevo scendere, mi sa, non salire. Infatti. Clink, 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 clink. Perché diventa difficile cercare una strada?
Have you ordered a new coat for the wine festival?
Va a vedere il dipinto. Sì, ci sto provando. I want to see my portrait. The beautiful portrait of a witch. Do we need to pass the river? Oh, no. No, devo nuotare. Va bene. Nuotiamo. Ma posso salire? Sì, da lì. Mi hai messo sete. Va bene. Ecco, quando sono andata a Venezia c'erano davvero delle scale così, che andavano dritte in acqua ed è affascinante. Molto bello. Mi sono sentita come nel Medioevo o Rinascimento, non lo so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sono arrivata. Fammi vedere, fammi vedere. Come si mutava? Non mi ricordo. Non mi ricordo più. He's naked!
Greetings.
He's half naked.
There you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Well, he captured your essence.
It's nice. Shows a lot of, imagination. Don't recall undressing before posing, though. Some of the other details are a bit off, too.
Well, the imagination is an artist's chief tool.
Heard the same from a certain poet. He embellishes and invents, chiefly.
Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss.
Uh-huh.
I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
I don't have enough coins. But no, thank you.
Doubt I'd have any use for it. I'm sure you'll find an eager art lover to buy it.
I'm sure of it.
Was that truly necessary? And our lands on Chop River?
Yeah. Okay. I have a few stuff to do. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to keep moving with the main quest because I can. This is more The Sims. This was to become a knight. These are all these are all fillers quests, like they're not useful in any way. They're not interesting. Alright, let's move on with the main. Okay, reach Anarietta, okay. Which is kinda close, okay. Ciao Emma, bentornata. Cazzo urli, ma io po'. Gente che urla. Cuoricini anche a te, tanti cuoricini. Che bello essere tornate. Che poi fossi tornata così da una vacanza. No, sono tornata dal Festival del Cinema di Venezia. Scendi, scendi, scendi. Scendi, scendi, scendi. Da quanto? Da luglio? Massimo giugno. Massimo. Ok, posso entrare?
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened.
Why do you look like Yennefer?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence.
Che poi, cioè, io sì. Mi sono rilassata un po', però in realtà ho lavorato un botto per il canale YouTube. Hi Azur, welcome!
And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Sintrian stole the Sun Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Sintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they...
Grazie Emma.
Someone's coming.
Oh. Give it. Who's there? Oh. 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 Nah. Oh, it's still you.
Why
Okay.
so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Sintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life.
Tired,
The word on
Azur.
the street
We're
is there's
tired.
a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Ooh. What have you found out?
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
Che
What did he
botta
look
de.
like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her.
Oh no.
The Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
What is this Mandragora?
The Mandragora. What's that?
Mandragora.
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Flirt. Nothing much, nothing much. I came back from the International Movie Festival, Venice Movie Festival, which has been great. I keep going with my master degree into studying how to do this, because you see, to make this stuff you need to learn one or a few things. To make subtitles, to make adaptation for voice acting, because remember, the original voice acting is Polish, which I try to put the Polish voice acting, but it seems like I can't, unfortunately. I don't know how to change the fucking voice acting. The English voice acting is great, of course. However, hearing the original is always good. Ciao Nino! Quanto tempo! Bello vederti.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Yeah, now what? How much stuff we need to do before ending this game? It's been an eternity since I've started this game. Ok. Allora. Alright. Okay, let's find the perfect outfit for this occasion.
Rat the Cintrian.
Well, okay. And I may know where to look at. Oh no, wait, there was another map. Okay, no, then it's not that.
Hey, is that not the this cur with the price on his
Huh?
stallion. Get him!
What? What's happening? What? Why they're attacking me? Ciao. Why they're attacking me? I did nothing wrong. Maybe. Well, I can't exclude I may have done something bad, but I won't exclude that I've done something good either. Okay. This was not the goodest thing I ever done.
Choke on it, you rapscallion! Shan't be needing that.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Oh wait, money. Money. No money. No money. No money. Why don't you have any... Oh,
Dreadful.
a contract against me? This is a contract against me. Ooh. Am I that good looking? Am I? I like it. Alright, so somebody's trying to kill me, of course. Well, that was kinda obvious. Geralt, amico mio, la posiamo questa spada? Grazie. Ok. Andiamoci a vestire. I'm not a jackass. I'm a jacket. Yeah, of course they're jealous of my outfit. Pff. I'm so cool with the perfect cat armor.
This is
Levati. Allora. Ma perché mi dice che trovo punti nuovi? Cioè mi state dicendo che non avevo finito sta cazzo di mappa? Non la finirò mai. Aiuto. Ok. Bestie. Are you going to steal?
Wait. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Tris?
Oh, Geralt, Geralt. I knew I should have taken you to the palace, handed you over to my tailor. Whatever are you wearing?
Sorry, I didn't have time to change.
What? But I was following the quest to change.
Luckily, I prepared for just such an eventuality. Here, don
Okay.
this doublet. Its cut is all the rage these days.
Thank you. Fatti vedere, fatti vedere. Geralt, ce la fai a non essere buono per 5 minuti? Why you're so hot?
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course.
Ciao Flexo.
Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Tutto bene, dai, sono tornata dal Festival del Cinema di Venezia. Finalmente posso riprendere le mie cazzo di live.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Well, with this outfit and hairstyle, she does resemble a lot like Tris Marigold, which is not good. I don't think it's good. They made her look so alike.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
I love that he has still the
We
tattoo.
must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
I never get the occasion to remove
Madame,
it.
Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Okay.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Bellont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Alright, I see.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Nice. Alright, let's find the orchid. Orchid. What were you flexing about? Sniff, sniff.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Wait, what? Yes, I want to play. Yes, please.
Do you feel taking about?
You've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant.
Bravo. Okay, I want to play a little bit. Okay.
Do you read poetry?
Do you feel taking about?
Express yourself.
What do I need to do here?
I'll pop greetings with you.
Ah, you can drink? Yeah, oh yes, I can. Okay. Drink.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Yep.
It packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
I see. Good resistance. Yep.
Have the right to create. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
These hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different.
What do you need to do? Okay. What do I need to do?
Wine.
Okay. It's not working out. Okay. Okay. Oh! Okay, I need to throw this. Okay. Yes.
Scarlet crimson oxblood. His lips, full sensory-parted lips.
A heart.
Please do not disturb. Voila! Fin. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle.
No, Flex, io non ne ho idea. Perché il gioco l'ho finito. Questo è il DLC. E sto DLC è un altro gioco praticamente. È tutta un'altra mappa, un altro sistema. È enorme.
Between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil.
Are you flirting with me?
Man.
I think he's into me. She's definitely into me. I want to play a little bit more. Aspetta,
Yeah, we'll see.
aspetta. Ok, allora. I want to play.
As for that stipend, I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
And how do you aim to do that?
No, non è che è infinito, c'è un'altra storia qua. Cioè, sì, volendo è infinito, ma nel senso che a un certo punto non ci sono più queste.
I shall arrange a private performance after the soiree.
Ah, my dear, I sense you've a knack for
The dolphins.
persuasion.
That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
I was listening here.
We wish to be alone. We are busy.
Ok. Levati. Where is the illusionist? Oh. He's flying. Yeah, I can do magic as well. Penso che a Klaus piacerebbe questo mondo.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but
The Witcher in Love. Okay, seems like a comedy.
blah blah blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about
Grazie. Ok. Niente? Ah?
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Le lanterne.
Let's give it a try.
The what is not
Whee! Floating in the air. Okay.
Aren't they even? Because the right cup seems somewhat...
Whoa. Suspicious. Why you're here? Why you're here? You don't want me to come in. Alright. You don't want me to come in inside. I see.
And I'm sure you understand.
But are you sure?
the employer swears it. Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 de Tuvets in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are not interested, sir, I'm sure someone else.
right? Fine. You can't think I'd let such an opportunity pass. How much?
Slow down! You have declared your intent. Now I will convey this to my client. We shall get back to you. Please await word.
Hello. No, no chat.
Must be.
Levas B. Gni. Cibo! E io mi frego tutto. Oh, there she is. Wait. Is she naked? What? What? Yes, she is. Okay.
Disturb! Shoo! Shoo!
It's the right
What?
flower.
She was
Of course it
half
is.
naked.
A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
No, do I have to censor the whole conversation because she's showing boobsy?
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
Sono italiana.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Oh, è orribile giocare così però. Alright, so she wasn't the one we're looking for, but it's okay because she gave us a description of the nobleman we're looking for. Sniff, 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 sniff.
Things are good.
Sniff, 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 no, sniff. Piano, piano che non posso urlare. Sì, ecco qua.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
Yeah, it looks like so. Okay.
Someone beat him with it once.
Color is but the shadow of deliberation.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Tricli ref.
Smielato.
empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Sniff. Sniff where Sniff went. Sniff here. We sniff because we're dogs. Sniff, 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 sniffs. And there we go. Oh, just where we were before. That I said it's suspicious that there is somebody
As I
forcing
said,
us.
only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
Okay. Say that you're an artist.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shubarabam.
Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Incognito.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Okay. Alright, we got some faithful soldier. Hey.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Oh, alright. Alla faccia dell'essere furtivi, eh? Chiuso.
That must be Cecilia.
Oh no.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
What a tragedy. Okay.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his.
Okay. Ooh, I love this music.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door. Then stepped in the soil.
Okay.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Huh? The mystery's getting thicker.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Okay.
Bloodstains. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Locked. And no key in sight. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
It must be here. Where are you?
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
There has been a fight.
Links at a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you.
Clap, clap, clap.
It might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
That's true.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left
Ciao,
court
Emma.
when we were children.
Grazie a te.
My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
All right.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eric, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
She's a vampire as well! She's a vampire!
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Are you surprised?
Seem surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair.
Gulp.
Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Yes. Well, just like humans.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
Duchess.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Ecco, Regis, allora... When have you met him? Regis.
Conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a Witcher,
and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
A crow.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Dun Tine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlaf, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to two exquisite ladies.
Yes, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
There is not a moment of peace. Oh, come on. I want to save the game. Okay. Oh. I'll end this here. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope to see you next time. See ya, Geralt. Bye. Ciao.